One day, a blind old man sat alone in his small, quiet house. As the morning chill crept in, a knock came at his door. It was his neighbor, a man who could not speak, holding a bowl of warm porridge and a glass of water. The blind man couldn't see the offering and the mute man couldn't announce it, but their connection ran deeper than words or sight. As the neighbor turned to leave, he gently patted the old man's shoulder, a simple, warm gesture. The blind man's face broke into a smile, tears welling in his eyes. He whispered, "You speak louder than anyone I know with your kindness." Before you assume someone can't communicate, look closer. Maybe their actions speak the truest language of all. Every morning, an old cleaner was tidying up a park when he noticed a loaf of bread on a bench. Thinking it was leftover trash, he tossed it in his bin, annoyed at people's carelessness. He saw the same young man leave it there day after day, and with each discarded loaf, his frustration grew. One rainy afternoon, his curiosity got the better of him. He followed the young man from a distance and watched as he approached a small, shivering dog huddled under a bush, its leg clearly injured. The man gently placed the bread before the grateful animal. The cleaner's heart sank. The next day, he placed a fresh loaf and a small umbrella on the bench. When the young man arrived and saw it, he looked around, a single tear of gratitude rolling down his cheek. Before you judge someone's actions, take a moment. Perhaps you don't have the full story. One night, a single mother was working late at her second job, with several long hours before she could go home to her daughter. She counted the few bills in her wallet, setting aside just enough for her daughter's school supplies. She noticed her stomach rumbling, but decided to skip dinner, telling herself it was for her little girl's future. She thought, if I weren't so tired, I would find a way to earn more. The next morning, her daughter handed her a small, handmade card. When only a few coins were left in her purse, she wondered what her daughter would think. With a smile on her face, the little girl pointed to the card. It read, "Thank you for giving me the world." The mother gasped with surprise. Her daughter's love was right there in front of her eyes. "If this is her world," she moaned in despair, "then my sacrifice is everything." Too late to take back her worries, she realized with joy that she was the rich one, the blessed, the loved. Before you chase wealth, think about it. Maybe the treasure you seek is already yours. One day, a group of fishermen were caught in a fierce storm, their small boat tossed by monstrous waves. They fought for hours, but the sea was relentless, and their vessel began to sink. Just as they braced for the end, a massive whale appeared beside them. It was Mira. She began pushing their boat with her immense body, guiding it through the raging waters toward the safety of the shore. When morning came, the storm had passed. The fishermen found Mira lifeless on the beach, her great body still. She had used her last ounce of strength to save them. The sea around her was calm, as if mourning its gentle giant. The fishermen knelt beside her, their tears of gratitude mixing with the tide, whispering prayers for their silent savior. From that day on, they vowed to protect the ocean that had given them a second chance. Before you take, think about it. True kindness asks for nothing in return. One day, two young boys were playing in a park when a kind stranger offered them two shiny red apples. One boy immediately grabbed both. He took a big bite from the first apple, then quickly turned and took a bite from the second one as well. His friend just stared, his face a mixture of shock and disappointment. He thought to himself, "I can't believe how greedy he is." He didn't even think to share. Just then, the first boy turned to his friend with a smile. He held out the second apple, the one he had just bitten. "Here," he said cheerfully, "you take this one. It's much sweeter." In that instant, a wave of shame washed over the other boy. He had been so quick to judge, so certain of his friend's selfishness. Before you pass judgment, take a moment to understand. Maybe the story you've told yourself is wrong.